IELTS Speaking Part 3. Topic: Inventions and Copyright. Question 1. Which invention has transformed your country most? How?
In my opinion, the invention of computer technologies has transformed my country the most. First, by changing the mindsets of millions of young people where they think that they are able to do anything to improve their life. In fact, today we can see that a huge number of educated youth and professionals are working with computers one way or another who otherwise would have remained unemployed. Secondly, computer technologies have automated many offices and workplaces in my country which, in turn, certainly has helped in increased productivity and efficiency of our workers.
Question 2. What inspires some people to be inventors?
I think that primarily 3 factors drive people to be inventors. One of those factors is that some people want to become inventors because they genuinely want to help people and improve their lives one way or another. Then the second factor is that some people see an opportunity to inventing something because that would allow them to make some huge profit financially. Finally, there is another group of people who like to be inventors because that's just their hobbies, or they just like to experiment with their certain skills and talents.
Question 3. How long should someone be able to profit from an idea? Why?
In my opinion, one should be able to profit from an idea as long as the common people receive the benefits from it. But, in reality, it doesn't happen because different countries around the world have different patent rules, legal protection for the inventor or the idea. For example, the USA grants a 20-year patent while the UK has about 4 years. But, that's just one side of the story because a patent does not automatically grant the patent owners any right to make their own inventions. Rather, the patent just gives the owner of the idea the right to exclude others from making, using, selling, or importing the invention. In other words, the inventor or the owner of the idea actually may not get any profit at all from his or her idea if it doesn't gain any traction, and if nobody is willing to use his or her ideas.
Question 4. Do you think intellectual property laws are too strict? Why do you think that is?
Yes, I do think that sometimes intellectual property laws are too strict because most of the copyright laws aren't exactly aimed at protecting profits of the person owning the work, but rather, the laws have become obsessed with the rights to show the copyrighted work in situations where it has very little or no effect on the sales and profit of the owner of the copyrighted work. I think most of the copyright laws for intellectual properties need an amendment to make it more practical and modern.
Question 5. What is your opinion about the copyright of an intellectual property and idea?
In my opinion, there should be the copyright laws of intellectual property and idea in order to protect the interests of the companies and organizations. However, it should also be said at the same time that most of the copyright and intellectual property laws are generally written by lobbyists of major companies and organizations without thinking about the interests of the common public in most cases. Besides, in my opinion, copyrights should be valid for a much shorter period of time for the purpose of encouraging fair competition.
Question 6. Can you cite one example when you noticed a copyright violation? What was it?
Yes, I have noticed a number of examples where copyright violations had occurred. For example, incidents like downloading music online which harms the music recording companies financially. Similarly, I have also found that people are using the copyright images of other individuals and companies without their permission. Finally, I have also found some fake companies in my country producing some products without the knowledge of the original companies or any legal authority.
This concludes IELTS Speaking Part 3. Thank you for listening.